and Helen Keeney, and I was like, I so want one. I'm so sold. I think it's really the coolest thing. All right, well, we're gonna move into one of the biggest things in summertime is all the dirt, all the debris. It's been very rainy here with that tropical storm. We hope everybody is so, staying safe and dry, but we trek in the mud, the dirt, the debris. This AstroTurf mat is so genius because when you step on it, you can wipe your feet and they're like little fingers or tentacles that grab all the dirt, the sand, the debris, the mud, and capture it and pull it down. And by the way, it's got 3 little daisies, which is so adorable. This is blowout pricing at $19.95. This is how it works. It has those little grips that grab the dirt, so it's decorative and it's functional. It scrapes and holds and hides all the dirt and debris. We're gonna bring out Peter Kilcullen is joining us.
That's
Hi,
hurtful.
Lou is, oh, I love you both. Stop.
I know, Lou's great.
You both are
You'll
great.
settle for me for this one.
No, that's not true. You stop it. We only have 378 of these.
Wow.
Yeah, so we anticipate that these will all go this morning, but this is traditionally, Peter, what we buy, right? That doesn't really work that great.
Well, not only do they not work that great, then they don't last either. So what if you could have a mat that actually does what a doormat's supposed to do, and that's clean your feet, keep all the dirt in it. You ever go on a mat like this, and after like a couple of weeks, you're kind of searching for that little spot that might still not have dirt on it so you can wipe your feet? That's never gonna happen again. And I wanna show you how we do that. So I'm gonna go down here. What's so cool about this is, it's going to actually wipe your feet even if you don't take that extra time to wipe your feet. So here's some sand on this boot. So I'll actually wipe my feet with this one or this boot. So you do that a couple of times, and it does a really nice job. It takes all the sand off there. Okay, you're saying, well, all right, great. But this wasn't the first time that we used this mat to remove the sand from that boot. It wasn't the second time, Robin. And it wasn't the third time. Because what this mat can do is contain all the sand, all the dirt, over weeks and months. So what does all this dirt, this big pile of sand mean? And this is accurate here in Florida. This is gonna be my house.
It's not in your house.
Exactly, so it's not on those hardwood floors, it's not on those tile floors, you're not sweeping every day and vacuuming. And then get a look at the size of this mat. It is a fantastic mat that's going to last. Here's the best part. I was just showing you how you can just shake this out. Great. You could take a hose to it. So even if it gets wet, you were talking about the tropical storms, if this is outside, it's gonna be perfectly fine. We've got the rubber back on there. Even those beautiful daisies are gonna stay exactly like that.
They just brighten your day, Peter, the daisies.
They really do. It's a great size mat if you have maybe that big entryway with maybe the 2 doors that can open, but you typically use 1. This is going to be perfect. All those fingers grabbing the dirt, but grabbing the dirt and not leaving it on top, it's gonna pull it down to the bottom. And I'll show you that in action.
Okay.
Because I know everyone likes to see this.
So Peter says it was a great size. It's 36 by 24. So 36 by 24 is your size. It is a perfect size to be able, even if you have pets that come in and out where they go out to go to the restroom and then come back in, this is great for their paws, for your feet, for the work boots, for the kids when they're coming in and it's muddy and rainy and wet or just sandy. You as a parent, you as a homeowner are not going to be working as hard cleaning those floors because the mat is your first line of defense before anyone ever walks in.
I mean, that's what you want. You want a mat to do exactly what we're showing you right here. It's taking all that dirt. But look at that, it's not on the surface. So when I go to wipe my feet or I'm walking on this, those fingers continue to do its job and pull all the dirt down in there. It's all in there. I can show you that in a moment, but I can keep going. That's the thing. I'm gonna get more sand, more dirt. Remember, wet or dry, it's going to do a great job and continue to work. I mean, I know you've got those other mats, and we've had, especially that middle one.
Peter,
it's kind of a pretty one.
I don't know if you do this. Is this gonna mess up your demo if you put some sand over here?
Nope.
Okay.
Watch what happens.
Because I want you to see, number one, it's visible.
Just a little bit.
I mean, it goes nowhere. It sits on top. So when I put my sneaker on there, guess what? I'm trekking all that sand into the house.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, imagine that after what? After one day, maybe 5 or 6 people go in the house, you have a dirty mat that no longer functions at all. But the AstroTurf mat's gonna do it every time.
And Peter, you don't even see the dirt because it falls into the AstroTurf.
Exactly. I can keep going. I put a whole nother scoop in there. Because I want you to see something, Robin. But when I'm going to do a little bit more. Let's get some more sand because it's incredible.
You're
when
going
you
all
see,
out this morning,
When
Peter.
you see what this can do, that's why you want it out there. You want it out there because it looks good. We've only had this daisy one other time. And so it looks great. It's a good size, but it's durable. Imagine having this season after season, wet and dry, snow and ice and salt and sand. It's going to do it. Now, let's bring this mat over here because this is the one that I always had. So I'll give you a chance you can actually see the size difference. But then I can clean another boot on here. So let's clean this boot just like that. Sand on the boot, gone. But once again, what was in that mat? And I'm gonna pour it on this poor other mat. I feel bad for this mat after this. But I'm just gonna dump out all the sand that was in our AstroTurf mat.
Wow.
I don't think it's gonna be able to handle that. I mean, that's the difference.
Way.
So here we go. Spread that across the mat.
And
I mean, that is the difference, that all that dirt can be right down inside this. And even just walking on it, Robin, I find that it wipes your feet. We have ours in the garage, and then we have a step up and then into the kitchen. Even if you're running across it, just real quick and then up, it grabs that dirt. You will love it because it does what a mat's supposed to do.
It's true, and we have final call out on the quantity. We have 2 flexible payments of $9.98 to get this at home. It is 36 by 24 inches in the length, so continue to call in, use express ordering, final airing on the day due to the limited quantities, but we have much more coming up with Peter Kokola, and don't move an inch.
And Lou.
Discover